everybody, this is Michelle with Creative Operation. Welcome back to my channel. I have another craft fair project idea, and I shared this in another video, but I wanted to come back and share what I'm going to do with it. These are really cute little notebooks that I made. I found these packages of word cards, that's what they're called, from Daiso. They have 80 sheets, and they are really cute. They are not super big. Let me measure them. These are the biggest ones. There's other sizes too, like 3.5 tall, and they're almost 2 inches wide. And they are super cute. And what I did with these was I made a couple of them before, and I shared them before, but they're grid paper, and they're nice paper. I just decorated the front cover. I left the back with the craft, but I had this paper collection from Simple Stories, and what was that one called? I can't remember now. I'm sorry, but it was a cute, I think it was called Homegrown. I don't know, but it was a cute little farm themed, and I had some scraps left over, so I thought I would use them up. And I just made these cute little notebooks. Now I did change out the binder rings because these are plastic, so I did put just plain old metal binder rings in. I have like a gazillion of them from the office store, and put those in. And then I had these cute little pens that I had purchased a while ago from Daiso as well, and they have a little chain on them, so I thought, well, I'll hook a pen to it so that they can write in it, and they turned out really cute. So I just decorated the front. So this one has a little die cut and a chipboard sticker, and then this sticker here that says Homegrown. This one here has the barn. This was actually a 3x4 cut apart that I just kind of centered where I wanted it, and did that. And I literally just glued it to the cover. So just right to the top of that cover, and then I punched my hole with a 1/4 inch hole punch, and that was it. But they're meant to be like little tiny notebooks, like keyring notebooks. You could keep it in your car or whatever, throw it in your purse. Fun little notebook. This one has a chipboard sticker too. And then this one here, I liked the barbed wire, so I put the chicken, or not barbed wire, the chicken wire. Good gravy. Live in a country life, so chipboard. Again, another pen. And then this one here that says Country Life Company, and it has the flowers in the milk can. So I did those and made the little, or put the little chains on there. And then the other thing that I decided to do is I thought maybe I could package these as like, you know, a set. So I tried to kind of coordinate the little scraps of paper and then make a little Post-it note here. This has been around for a long time. I did a magnet closure on these. I had some really small magnets that worked really well. And then I was able to use these brads, you know, to kind of go on top of the magnet and just be a pretty little accent. So I made this one to go with the veggies and the Homegrown. This one has sunflowers and flowers in that adhesive brad. And I just put in these little Post-it note pads. These are, let me show you. These pads right here, they're 1.5 by 2 inches. They're super cute, and they have all the different bright colors, so they worked out pretty good. And again, just used a little magnet closure, and super simple. And I just used little scraps of pattern paper to cover everything up. Now, let me show you. I'm going to show you real quick how to make one of those. Let me grab a piece of paper. To make the covers for little Post-it note pads, super easy. You need 1 piece of 2x6 paper. Now, you can use pattern paper that's decorated on both sides, and that's great. I chose to use cardstock because I could make it a little bit more durable and then put pattern paper on it, and I had all these little scraps I wanted to use up. So it just takes just little tiny scraps to cover the little Post-it note holders. So that's what I tried. So I am using this because it was just a scrap that I had laying on my craft table here. So you're going to put the 6 at the top of the board. It's 2x6 again, and it's cardstock. And again, you can use pattern paper if you want. That's totally fine. So you can do, you're scoring at 3/4, 1 3/4, 2 1/8, 3 5/8, 4, 5 1/4. And then that's all the scoring that you need. What this does is it gives you a little bit of extra flap so that you can fold that over, glue that down, and then that gives you a nice smooth edge and a little bit extra durability on the cover of your Post-it note pad. So you just glue that flap down, okay? Then set your magnet or your Velcro. The shorter side goes to the top, okay? And that's how it's going to look, okay? So you just, again, glue that first flap down, and then I put pattern paper over the top of that so you don't see that cut edge, okay? So it's just nice and covered up and real pretty on both ends. You can use magnets. You can use Velcro dots. Either way is great. The other thing you can do, which I did not do, is you can round your little corners on the flap here and make it real pretty. I did use the adhesive brads on mine, which I thought decorated it up just enough to make it cute. So I tried to match, you know, the themes so that it would be real cute as a kind of packaged little gift. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thanks so much for watching. Again, I got these word card notebooks at Daiso, and they're super cute, and I think they're fun. I've got a few more. I'm going to make a few more and see what happens. So I think they're going to sell really well. I find that little notebooks and things like that do sell pretty well, and especially if I have it kind of packaged as a little gift. They make great stocking stuffers. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you again soon. All right? Stay crafty. Bye-bye.